Good morning, and welcome to the Morning Mayhem Show. I'm your host, DJ Tom from beautiful Minneapolis, Minnesota. I am joined by DJ Stove.
That is I. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. How's it going today? It is a lovely morning here in Alberta, Canada, which where we are coming live from. We're way up north up here.
And DJ Raven.
Nevermore will you be misinformed. This is Morning Mayhem, and I am happy to be here this early in the morning. How's it going, Tom?
Oh, man. We have some weird fucking news coming out of Minneapolis today. And honestly, it kind of ended on a good note because Walz is basically digging himself a grave. He pardoned a pedophile.
Oh,
I'm not even going to say his name, but he pardoned a pedophile because this stuff does not need that kind of attention.
Yeah, little context into the person that he pardoned. This person sexually abused a 10-year-old girl and was caught and convicted. And for some reason, Governor Tim Walz thought it was pertinent to give this man a pardon. Like, I don't even get how that is a possible thing. Like, what's going through his head right now?
well, the simple reason why he gave the pardon was he thought it would protect this individual from being deported, which, fortunately,
You're still illegal here on land.
Yeah, I mean, fortunately, we have a president who doesn't give a flying about that and sent Boyle flying back to wherever the hell he came from.
And do you know what
Nice
I'm
play
seeing?
on words there.
You know what I'm seeing that he had what his last meal was? Five
What was
guys.
it? Five guys.
Five
Yeah.
guys? Okay.
That was his
I
last
was going to
United
make a
States
joke,
meal.
but
I mean, that's too good
Way
for him.
too
He
dark
shouldn't
of
have
a-
gotten the last meal. Like,
No, I
people
know.
like that, they don't even deserve the gas that is on the plane to be flown for them to fly back, honestly. Like, it's so aggravating. Like, going back to the actual reason of the pardon, like, it makes no sense to me why he would do that, especially in his precarious position that he's in right now as the governor, with all the fraud charges and allegations going on, with him stepping down. Like, is he just actually just saying, I'm gonna stick it to Trump? Was that his whole bit? Like, I don't get it, man. Sometimes American politics just baffle me.
Yeah, and it's said that we are just catching up from 2020. 6 years. We're behind 6 years of fraud.
yeah, and honestly, the easiest way to understand American politics for you, Stove, is it's sports. It's basically you're either team Democrat or team Republican, and if you're on one team, the other team could do no right, and your team could do no wrong.
I mean, that's kind of the same as it is up here. Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
you're either on team liberal or team conservative.
Yeah,
That makes complete sense. Okay, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
dumb. It's dumb.
And for the past now I want to say 12, 13 years, it's been whatever Trump's for, the Democrats are against, regardless of
that
whether
is
or
not
not
a good idea. That is not a good
No, if
political
you're
play.
if you're constantly running against somebody, I mean, I've said it before on this program and I'll say it again. If you tell me what you're for, I don't give a shit who you're against. I figured that out by the letter after your name, who you're against. Tell me what you're for. And
Stand for something, or you'll fall for anything. Oh
Well,
my goodness.
I 100% agree because the people that kept on saying I'm for Kamala or whatever, I'm just like, please give me a policy that she wants to, like, that she stands for, please.
Yeah, give me a
Let me guess,
reason
there was
you stand
absolutely
with
none.
her. Give me a reason that you stand with her outside of woman and person of color. That's all I ask.
Yeah, but we're kind of. I'm so glad that
We're drifting off.
I'm so glad that midterms are up and Waltz is getting out of office. I am so glad about that.
Yeah, hopefully you guys get somebody a little bit better to run your state. That'd be great. In other news, we should probably jump into a little bit on the Carmelo Anthony trial. He's been convicted.
Boy.
He's in jail right now, and his defense team is trying to pull a shisty little maneuver. And in doing so, they might be able to get the first trial completely thrown out and have another one happen, this time with some different jurors. So the reason why they're going to do this is because they feel like his constitutional rights were stepped on because they didn't have a public thing happen with the court case. So they didn't have enough people from the public in the courtroom itself. And in doing so, the defense is trying to argue to the judge that his constitutional rights were infringed on because he has the right to a public trial. So, because there was no cameras allowed. There was no cameras allowed. There was no social media. There was no media allowed at all.
I mean,
there was 26
in
seats
a lot of
for the public
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was 26 seats for the public there, which they argue is not even close to enough, and they wanted him to have a public trial.
What
And
did they
this
want
honestly,
in an arena?
I mean, I guess, but this is honestly just another tactic that his defense is trying to pull in order to get a retrial so that they could get different jurors in and maybe get some more biased jurors. Because honestly, like without going into the racial aspect of it, it was a really messed up case to begin with. And I honestly think that that boy is where he belongs right now, 100%.
Yeah.
And if you don't agree with me, that's on you. I want to
know,
look into it a bit longer.
From what I can see and from what I'm reading is that 19-year-old killed a 17-year-old. That's it. No matter what was said or the color of his skin. He legitly just killed a 17-year-old.
Well, the side that disagrees with that thinks that this Carmelo Anthony straight up was doing self-defense. And they had no evidence to back that up. They had no witnesses to back that up. There were no words that were said other than "get out of the tent, you don't belong here." And then the defendant or Carmelo just straight up stabbed the kid in the chest and killed him. Like,
the reason why
how is that self-defense? I don't get it.
Yeah, the reason why self-defense especially can't be called is because you can't actually provoke someone before claiming self-defense. And if I remember correctly, Carmelo was quoted as having said, "Touch me and see what happens," before whooping around and stabbing Austin Metcalf. And so it's
there was a lot to that case. That really did not go in their direction, and they felt that if the jurors weren't all white, then they would have won, and that there itself sets a really dangerous precedent, because then it's just like, okay, so you're just trying to get people in just to say he was not guilty simply because of his skin color. That's pretty crazy. Anyways, let's get into some music, and then we'll be talking some more about some more upcoming new stuff, maybe something fun as well. Let's freaking get it.
And welcome back to Morning Mayhem. I'm your host, DJ Raven, and we've got a full-ass panel here. We got DJ Stove.
That is I. Good morning, everybody.
And don't forget the Lord and Master of Tommunism himself, DJ Tom. How you doing?
How is Tommunism being a thing? Join the cult.
I don't know how it's a thing, but it's become one, and I am happy to make sure it continues.
I mean, the only difference is one letter, and it works.
It does. It really does.
The Tommunism part, not communism. We all know that doesn't work. Oh, my goodness.
We know communism doesn't work, but speaking of communism, have you heard what happened in New York City? Oh, my God. Or as we affectionately call it over here, Mamdani Land. Apparently, they released a map of all the ethnic areas that are in New York City. And suspicious and quite conspicuous by their absence, no Italian cities, so Little Italy of New York is missing. Most of the Irish enclaves are completely missing. The Jewish enclaves that are normally listed on this list, totally missing. And, you know, it's kind of odd, you know, like how did these things disappear?
Wait, do they have the Amish?
Well, is there an Amish enclave in New York City? I don't think so.
I want to know if there is.
Yeah, that would be impressive.
If there was, they are all getting the hell out of there right quick.
Oh my God. I mean, how do you reject technology and be in Technology Central? I don't know.
Yeah.
But some eagle-eyed and iron trap memories remember during 2000's Summer of Love, you know, when mostly peaceful protests broke out. We can't call them riots now. They even though we know exactly what they were. Mamdani, while he was just a councilman in New York, has been quite outspoken about his feelings about the Italians and one Christopher Columbus. A picture of him flipping off the statue of Chris Columbus during the BLM riots is starting to resurface in light of him totally snubbing the the Italians, the Irish, and the Jewish communities here. It's odd, that, don't you think?
I mean, what do all those communities have in common?
That they don't get a tan, they just neutralize the blue?
Yeah. And I think that's enough said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, honestly, it's just a weird story to hear about. But speaking of weird stories and stories coming at you, Stove, don't you got something here?
Okay.
Something
So
about
first off,
coffee?
Yeah. First off, speaking of, I would like to ask what you guys are drinking in the morning. What is your drink of choice before we get into it?
Caribou. Minnesota staple. Minnesota staple.
In my case, I'm doing the Superior Monster Ultraviolet.
Monster, Caribou. Okay, what's Caribou?
Caribou is a coffee shop kind of thing here in Minnesota, and it's Minnesota owned only.
Okay, so you could have just said coffee. Gotcha. So right now I'm enjoying a warm beverage that most Canadians like to enjoy, and it's a cup of coffee from Tim Hortons. Unfortunately, it's the only choice I have if I don't want to pay like an arm and a leg to go to Starbucks. But anyways, a lot of Canadians are getting upset about the fact that Tim Hortons is becoming crappier and crappier and crappier every year, to the point where we've given it a nickname. You may have heard this before. We call it Sing Hortons because we all know who runs the Timmies in Canada nowadays. But a light has broken through the clouds, and that light starts with a D, and then it has another D in it, and it's called Dunkin' Donuts. That's right. Dunkin' Donuts is coming to Canada, and Canadians are absolutely excited because they finally have another option to go and get their morning coffee instead of going to Sing Hortons and getting crappy subgrade filth, which is what it's turned into. They used to be really good. They did.
Yeah, and I do kind of like Dunkin' Donuts. It is a better and cheaper option a little bit, but I can't disgrace my Minnesotan. The Minnesotan in me is Caribou.
I mean,
yeah, you gotta do the boo.
Yeah, we don't have anything like that around here. Like the coffee shops we have to go get a cheap cup of Joe in the morning that has a drive-through and you can just get in and out. It's literally just Tim Hortons and Starbucks. The cool thing about Tim Hortons is you can get a coffee for $2. Cool thing about Starbucks is you can get the same coffee, slightly better quality, for $5. Ain't that just something?
That's bullshit.
You might even say that's moose shit at this point.
Yeah,
or
moose
boo
shit, elk shit, deer shit, fucking polar bear shit, penguin shit. There's a lot of shit happening with those prices. God, if you came to visit Canada and you saw the difference between prices here and prices in the States, you'd probably be like, what the hell is going on up here? Oh my God. But regardless, we're getting Dunkin' Donuts in Canada. We're excited about it. I can't wait to get my hands on some Dunkin' Donuts coffee and get off that IV drip of Tim Hortons that has been forced upon me every single day.
Well, no, really, if Tim Hose is all you got, man, I feel
It
sorry
literally
for
is.
you.
It's
Yeah,
literally all
I
I
really
got.
feel sorry for you.
Like the mom and pop shops in town that have really good coffee, they charge an arm and a leg for coffee, and they don't have the to-go cups. They don't have drive-throughs. But the coffee's good at least.
Yeah.
Regardless, super excited for Dunkin' Donuts. You know what else I'm super excited for is to stop yapping for a minute and get into some awesome, tasty tunes. Let's rock out to some awesome music, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm going to put on some Psycho Stick for you. This song is called Caffeine, right here on the Ninth Circle.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, DJ Stove. We just heard My Chemical Romance. Welcome to the Black Parade. Absolutely love that tune. You literally know what song it is after just hearing one singular note. This is the Morning Mayhem Show, and I'm joined by two adorably lovely co-hosts. Here is DJ Tom.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going. It's going fantastically. And the illustrious DJ Raven.
I'm looking over my shoulder trying to see if you're talking to someone else. Hey, everybody, how's it going?
Yes, I'm in a good mood because I absolutely love My Chemical Romance, and I love that they're doing a tour. And the name of the tour, I absolutely love too. It is Long Live the Black Parade. Interesting bit of rock news is that they just sold out entirely their 3-night residency at the London Wembley Stadium as part of their Long Live the Black Parade tour. Holy crap, that's amazing.
Insane.
Yeah.
Because isn't Wembley like one of the biggest stadiums?
Yeah, it's pretty huge. And the fact that in 2026, a popular band from my mid-teens is coming in and doing that well means that I think they have some give left. And I really hope we hear some more awesome new music from MCR.
You know what's amazing? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, my memory might be a little fuzzy on this. If we were to talk about the 3 nights, that means 230,000 tickets were sold, which is obscene because MCR hasn't released an album in over 15 years, have they?
Not
It's
that
been
I
a
can
while. I
tell.
thought they had something new not that long
MCR
ago.
I also
Yeah.
want to add MCR is going to be playing at the Target Field Stadium in October.
Oh shit.
Tickets are about 200 to 300 in the lower section, but to be down on the ground, you're looking about 500 to 600.
That's insane, but I would almost say it's worth it.
Yeah.
MCR in 2026 in these day and age, like I kind of would pay that. I think I would pay that if I'm being completely honest.
I think I would pay that for that ticket, to be blunt. I mean, everybody who's ever heard the Black Parade on either of my shows knows that I have a friend who this is a bat signal for, so to see him live, shit.
It'd be an absolute treat. If anybody listening out there actually goes to see My Chemical Romance live, you are the luckiest person ever. You also have a lot of money, and I'm super jealous. Let's move it on down. We got some news coming from Flyleaf. They just did a comeback. They just hit a new peak. The band has kicked off their 20th anniversary tour with original singer Lacey Sturm. Oh, that's pretty awesome. They rejoined the lineup back in 2022, celebrating 20 years of their self-titled 2005 debut, their first tour since 2016, and it's selling out fast with shows gone and second dates added in cities across the country. The trek opened July 8th in Atlanta and runs through till July 30th in Anaheim. So all you Flyleaf fans, you got some shows to see because that is selling out like crazy. I loved Flyleaf back in the day. Really good female vocalist, really catchy music. And a lot of people would call it like, oh, it's too poppy. Oh, it's not hardcore enough. And I would always just laugh in their face and continue listening to the music. Like, come on. Flyleaf, that's peak. That's peak.
Flyleaf
We're definitely going to be
peak.
playing some Flyleaf. We definitely play Flyleaf on the station too. So make sure to stay tuned. You might hear some.
I will say I did get to see Flyleaf with Red back in 2018. That was great.
Oh my goodness, that would have been awesome. I wonder how they're going to do now. Like honestly, I could see them doing awesome shows because the fact that it's selling out that quickly is just really good stuff. Really good to hear. I'm excited for it. I hope everybody going to that show is also excited for it.
All right.
All right. And we got one last little thing to go through before we move it on down to the next segment. It's a really famous person's birthday today. Unfortunately, this really famous person is no longer with us, but they are up there with the likes of the Prince of Darkness himself. Mm-hmm. Today would have been Ronnie James Dio's 84th birthday. May he rest in peace. The god of metal himself. He was in Black Sabbath. Yeah, one of the gods. I mean, there's a lot of debate between that. Ronnie James Dio had a huge following, even when he was with Black Sabbath, even before after when he did his solo stuff. Ozzy Osbourne versus Dio. If you put that in front of people and you have to give them a choice, it might be really hard for them because they both were absolute rock gods.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like unfortunately,
Ozzy Osbourne was the original, and I was just at Barnes and Noble not too long ago over the weekend, and you will never guess what album that I found from Black Sabbath.
Which one?
Master of Reality.
Oh, damn.
Dude,
that is a peak album.
Nice.
I mean, what album from Ozzy or from Black Sabbath isn't peak? Let's be honest. Most of them are good, if not all of them.
Yeah, I kind of miss. So there was a album not too long ago. I believe it's a Ozzy Osbourne album technically, but it had the demo version of Black Sabbath.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I mean, them putting that on an Ozzy album, that's ballsy. But I bet he had all the permissions for it. I'm sure it was fine.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in celebration of Ronnie James Dio's would-be 84th birthday, I think we should play us some Ronnie James Dio. How about Holy Diver? And that's coming up next. We'll be right back with some more stuff to talk about here on the Morning Mayhem Show. Enjoy.
And welcome back to the Morning Mayhem Show. It is I, your host, DJ Tom from beautiful Minneapolis, Minnesota. I am joined by DJ Raven.
Howdy do. What's up, guys?
And DJ Stove from Alberta, Canada.
Oh, you actually got it right. I was like, oh, when I heard you say from, I'm like, oh, he's going to attempt it. And he remembered. Congratulations. Everybody give Tom a round of applause. He did great.
It's still early for me, okay? Leave me alone.
It's early for everybody, dude. Get your Dunkin' Donuts in you, or what did you call it? Caribou? Yeah, take a big swing because we still got more awesomeness to come.
All right. So I got a question for you guys. What is your favorite, fast food joint?
Oof. My case, I'd probably say White Castle.
Okay.
I've never had White Castle before. Oh my goodness! I've seen the movie, I've seen the shows, and I've seen the little tiny little burger sliding things they do.
White Castle up there?
I don't think so. Not where I'm from. We've never seen a White Castle ever.
Well, White Castle does have a bit of a reputation, though. We
call
them sliders, gut bombs, gut grenades. Yeah.
For good reason.
Good reason, but
I would say my favorite spot right now would be anything but Taco Bell.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Well, I'm sure we're going to go into that in a bit, but before we do, I want to say my favorite one, and it's going to be controversial, and you guys are going to probably make fun of me for it, but I don't give a fuck. We do it really well here in Canada, and my favorite fast food place, as of recently, is Burger King.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. It just gives me really bad gas in the evening. When I'm
it doesn't do that to me. Maybe it's the way Canada prepares it, but
I get gas. I get really bad gas.
God, how are we talking about this considering the subject matter of this story? I'm sorry. I can't help it.
Foreshadowing there. Okay.
Just a bit.
I mean, Taco Bell might put you on the toilet more than what you've been bargained for, because apparently, with the ingredients that they have, and I think that there's a recall or something going on, but I'm not 100% sure. Taco Bell ingredients causes a parasite in your system that basically gives you diarrhea.
Wait. Isn't that just called eating at Taco Bell?
Yeah, that sounds like the norm. Like, you go to Taco Bell, you're expecting some tasty treats and food, and then you're also expecting to go home and punish the porcelain for a couple hours. Like, that is that's normal, right? That's 1-to-1 ratio. Taco Bell equals shit yourself for 18 years. Like,
yes.
But there's a parasite out now that is actually confirming to make people do that.
Yeah, it guarantees it. You know?
You may have a gut of steel, but this parasite makes you shit your Taco Bell out like okay.
Oh man,
I find that really interesting because there's been a story up here in Canada that came out saying that there's also a parasite that causes diarrhea, but it's not coming from the Taco Bell. It's coming from fresh produce like raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, romaine lettuce, any other type of like fresh vegetable. They're saying to extra wash your stuff, use the inside parts of the romaine hearts, and when you are eating berries, just know that you are gambling every time you do, because there's a parasite going around. He's like, it's not deadly. They said it's not deadly. You just get a shit for about, I don't know why I went Trump there. Okay, you just get a shit for about 30 minutes.
I mean, well, to quote Bill Maher, he does dance like he's jerking two guys off at once, but you know,
it's cool. It's a fun dance. I'm doing it right now.
It is. I think all of Ninth Circle is doing it right now.
I mean, you hear Trump dancing. Okay, we are getting off topic.
Too much.
Wait,
we went from Taco Bell diarrhea to friggin' Trump dance.
Sorry.
This is the mayhem people tune in to listen for. Yeah.
Chaos par excellence. What do you want?
I don't have enough caffeine in my system to deal with you two.
Well, you better suck down that caribou because that phrasing. Oh, every week is the phrasing.
I mean, I hate to say it, but caribou does give you a chocolate covered coffee bean along with your coffee.
Wait,
they call it boo poo.
Boo poo?
Yes.
Oh, because caribou. Okay.
See, I can't make this up.
You guys keep saying caribou, and I'm just thinking moose because of my stupid Canadian ass. And I'm just like, what does boo have to do with moose? Oh, wait, caribou, right. Okay, yeah. That's like Alaskan North. Like, geez. You guys ever had a chocolate-covered coffee bean? I've never had one. Are they good?
Yeah,
they're okay.
They're not bad. They are not bad at all.
Honestly, I usually just let mine melt in the coffee.
You get a nice little crunchy surprise at the end of your drink. That's lovely.
Yeah, it is nice.
That did not sound right.
Speaking of nice little crunchy surprises, we got something tasty for you guys coming up next. Let's get into some more rock and roll, shall we? Only on the Morning Mayhem. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, DJ Stove, coming at you live from the lovely Alberta, Canada, and we are about ready to finish up the show. But before I do, I'd like to introduce my two amazing, beautiful, sexy co-hosts. We are joined by DJ Tomothy.
I didn't know I was sexy. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. And then the glorious DJ Raven.
How's it going? Wait, glorious.
Yeah,
what?
I'm trying to come up with
when did I
stuff
become
to
Bobby
say.
Roode?
I think he
5 minutes ago.
God. I haven't heard Bobby Roode in forever. That just threw me off. Holy shit.
Okay, so
And
what
now my
if,
job is
hypothetically, if I were to say, who the hell's Bobby Roode, what would you say?
I'm out of here. Bye. See ya.
Yeah, I'd be a little insulted on behalf of all Canada, because he was the captain of Team Canada down in TNA when it first started. A professional wrestler. When he got up to the WWE, he had a theme song that kind of became a meme.
Glorious.
Yes,
I will prevail. I will prevail. Till I'm victorious.
Yes.
Oh God, I cannot
I
with
love
that
it.
anymore.
No.
Okay, so to all our listeners out there who are just like, who is that guy? You're welcome. I asked the question. Of course, I knew exactly who you were talking about.
Bullshit.
And that is
Bullshit.
exactly why.
Bullshit.
Okay, fine. Call
We're
me out.
both
Whatever.
calling bullshit on that one.
Whatever. All right, so we're winding it down here. We're at the end of the show. Again, thank you to everybody who listened this early in the morning. Get on with your day. It's Monday. Try to have a good one. And just remember, if you want to learn a little bit more about the radio station and what we do, you can always go to our website, www.weare9circle.com. From there, you can hit all of our socials. Top right-hand corner of the site. Maybe it's on the top now. I don't know. We change it a lot. We got quite a few cool stuff there. Check out our YouTube page. We upload these shows to our YouTube page now, so we actually have stuff on there. Trust, there's actual stuff on there. If you wanted to listen to one of our subsequent shows, you can do that from there. Check our Facebook on the regs, because we are now posting shorts from this show as well as other posts and everything. We'd really appreciate a like and a follow on that. You guys are amazing. Again, thank you so much for listening. We love you. We appreciate you. And we will see you all again next week for another edition of the Monday Mayhem Morning Show. I'm out of here, everybody. Everybody else say goodbye. You guys say goodbye too.
Bye-bye.
Peace out and flock off.